Hey there, everybody. We are in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and we are at the National Cemetery. Yes, National Civil War Cemetery. I'm here with some great friends. I have Kim and Melissa, and Jim and James, and they are with their own paranormal groups.
We're with Spirit Led Paranormal Research out of Easley, South Carolina.
Okay, perfect.
And we're with Connecting Souls Paranormal out of Pendleton, South Carolina. And I want you to notice there are no Confederate states in this cemetery.
Why would that be?
Because the National Cemetery system was set up to honor the men of the Union Army.
Okay.
So the Confederates were not interred into the national cemeteries
Very interesting.
until later on. That's just like Memorial Day is for the Union troops. Now, war is war, and I don't understand personally. I mean, we fight wars. I've fought in wars, in battles. I don't understand how here, the just throwing life away the way it was done. I know we don't fight like we do today. They didn't fight like that then. But the senseless throwing away of life. And like I was saying before, I had family fight on both sides. And it's 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 not comprehensible to me how it can be thrown away like that, and or knowing that my actual brother is on directly across the field from me, and that my bullet might end his life. I can't wrap my head around
Yeah, I actually feel the same. I was talking just the other night, just outside the Aspire. We had a lot of communication, and I couldn't imagine pointing a rifle at my little brother and firing the trigger. I don't know how these guys did it. I don't understand. I understand that when you believe in something, you're willing to fight for it. But there's nothing in the world that I would be willing to fight for to end my brother's life. But that's just me.
And that's not just you, but there were stories of them having dinner at night between battles. You have family from both sides coming together to have a drink or to have a meal, and then go back to their respective companies to fight again in the next morning. I don't understand that. I do understand the fact that I'd want to see my brother, but I don't understand the whole, well, go back, I'm going to shoot you in the ass tomorrow.
Exactly. I feel the same way. How about you? How do you feel about it?
The only thing I really think I understand from this place is it is very peaceful here in this spot. But you got to understand, all of these men are honored for dying for something that they truly believed in, and I think that's why they're at peace, because they did truly believe in what the cause was. So, you know, up here, yeah, it's peaceful, but out there, when we go out later, it's not quite so peaceful.
And I definitely agree with that. It feels anxious a little, but it feels peaceful. It doesn't feel heavy, but there's definitely a anxious kind of feel, for me at least. How about you, ladies? How do you feel?
For me, I actually do feel a little bit of heaviness, but then I also feel a lot of sorrow. It's like I can feel, I don't know, I guess I put it in the thoughts of if it was my son. And that hurts me looking at, especially like all the unknown soldiers.
Right. It's difficult. It's difficult.
I feel the same way she does. It's a very calming location. At the same time, it's very intense. As coming through the gates at the front, I could feel my chest tighten up.
Same. Very much same.
And I just think about all the families, that lost so many people. It's heartbreaking.
It is. It is, especially like we just said, the family on family.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine.
Like if you were given your life for something. I just don't understand why you wouldn't have an anger towards it, especially the way they threw life around here. They were attacking for no reason that we can see now looking back at the battles. Just throwing bodies at each other constantly.
And approximately how many people died?
I don't remember exactly. It's still in American history, it's still the 3-day greatest loss of life by Americans. And I think that it was, I don't know, I don't remember. I want to say it was like 28,000 casualties total in 3 days. But I may be really off.
So you say you were feeling more like it over there?
Like where those trees are, there's some unknown soldiers right there. And I just felt it. I felt it right
Trees.
there.
The leaves are so small. Mm-hmm.
So you're being drawn up to the area of the unmarked graves, correct?
Yes. Some of the unknown soldier graves.
What are you feeling?
I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel pulled to that area. I felt it when we walked around on that side. I kept stopping, looking back, feeling like I needed to go over here.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
When I was over there, I kept getting the name Henry. And when we walk over here where my pole is, there's a Henry Small right there. I don't know if that's coincidence or what.
Do you want to try to make contact?
We can. Are we going to do EVP or?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Kim. We are at the Civil War Cemetery in Gettysburg. I'm with Jim, Melissa, Phil, and James. We are near the unmarked soldier graves. I kind of felt like that's what I was being pulled towards, but I kept getting the name Henry. And as I walked by, I saw the name Henry Small. So we're going to try to make contact and see if maybe that's what was pulling me this way. I want to thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Did you have any brothers or brothers or uncles or your father that was also in the war with you? Did you fight together? How old were you when you had to go to war?
Do you have anything you want to tell us?
Do you have anything you want to ask?
Were you at Little Round Top? After the Battle of Little Round Top, the main infantry was moved to the center of the line. Where you again found the most ferocious fighting of the war. Can you tell us where you passed?
That was actually going to be my next question was what area did you pass?
What emotion or feeling do you have right now as you hear us talking to you? Is there something that you would like for everybody to know about you?
Henry, what was your rank?
Henry, Jim and I both were in the military as well. I was in the United States Navy. I didn't fight like you, but I was also in the military. Do you remember when you joined? How old were you?
What company did you fight with?
Henry, sir, thank you for your time. We just want to honor you right now and just say thank you again for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rest easy. Jim and I both were in the military as well. I was in the United States Navy. I didn't fight like you, but I was also in the military. Do you remember when you joined? What is that?
Is that a bug?
Do you remember when you joined?
That's a bug.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, or a fart.
It sounds
Oh,
like
How old
fart.
were you? What was that?
I don't know.
How old were you? Oh, that's an answer.
That's a
That's an
freaking
answer.
answer.
How old were you? How old were you? How old were you? Okay, so where are we?
We're at what's called the angle.
The angle, okay?
It's called the angle because if you see, there's a stone wall that runs across the entire front of the line, and then for no apparent reason, it takes a 90-degree angle up to the road where it rejoins another brick or rock wall. This would encompass the center of the Union line. Everybody's heard of Pickett's Charge. Well, Pickett's Charge started, the Virginia Charge started right behind it. The Virginia Charge started from the monument that you can see directly across.
To the left of this close monument next to the tree line.
That's correct. And then if you come over to the other side of this tree, you can see the North Carolina monument where Pickett's regiment started.
And it's way,
It's literally
way
8/10 of a mile.
8/10 of a mile.
And
When these guys left these woods, they were under cannon fire.
And if you look right over here, this monument that's just to our right, that's the high water mark. That's as far as the Confederate soldiers got. And me personally, that's a long friggin' way to run.
It's a long way to run while under fire. Kim Corley.
First I thought
You don't have to be down there.
said Kimberly.
Oh, okay. We'll stay here for a little bit. We'll bring some smoke into it and see if it helps.
Hi there.
Stanchion.
Stancha. In quotation marks.
Each.
Hello. We'd like to make contact with you if you're interested. Is there anyone here?
The pain.
We get that.
No doubt. I think there was probably a lot of pain here, yeah?
There's somebody here that wants to speak to us.
Hot.
It is hot.
It's very hot. It's even hotter for you.
Kenusek.
It's gibberish.
Who would like a cigar?
Would anybody like some tobacco? Did you smoke?
While I am put.
While I'm put. Put in your grave?
We can smoke in your honor.
If I had whiskey, I'd give you some.
time,
Time. Do you like cigars? Whiskey?
Pipe?
BSM Sand SD,
What does that mean? Can you tell me what that means?
And SD.
me,
Are you telling me your name?
It's so bright I can't see. And you're wearing sunglasses.
Can you tell us where you were from?
No, that sounds familiar.
It does.
poof,
Poof.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Would you like a drag?
that,
It's coming this way.
We're here for you.
japper,
Japper.
how are,
What was the first word? Japper. Japper. How are? Finish it out. We're listening. Take your time.
is rooted,
Is rooted.
What are your roots? Where
anywhere in Ennead,
Anywhere in Ennead.
you,
Can you tell me your name, soldier?
me,
Yes, sir. I'm Phil.
Larry and Iser,
Larry Eisner. Get the
That's a name. That is the.
fuck out of here.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you,
Thank
Larry.
you.
Larry, thank you.
My name's James.
I'm Jim.
I'm Kim.
Melissa?
guess,
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, thank you.
We appreciate
it
you sharing.
either,
It either. All right, buddy, we're gonna take off.
Thank you, Larry.
Rest easy, Larry. Rest in peace.
hand like pre,
Hand like pre.
it,
Through at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's fantastic.
Oh,
That is
wow.
awesome.
Let's just zoom in all around between all of us.
They do
Delo,
around like
At least they
that.
don't go.
I've never seen a
Delo.
butterfly
Delo.
do that.
Look at that.
I can
That's so
tell you,
cool.
my beautiful girlfriend works at a butterfly.
wise,
They don't do that.
Look at this. This is so amazing.
Where'd he go? Wise.
on steakhouse,
Do you like steak?
That sounds good.
You're making me hungry.
That sounds good.
you,
Yeah, I like mine rare. What about you? Are you a medium? Medium rare? Take what you can get?
and up,
And up.
Medium rare and up.
All right, Larry, we're going to move on. Rest easy, buddy.
Thank you, my
Thank you
friend.
for letting us
Thank
be in
you.
your space.
when,
No, that wasn't Larry.
That
That was not
You know,
a,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to hear a female voice out here.
Huh.
Ivy,
Ivy.
Ivy.
ID.
Hi, Ivy.
ID.
ID. Phil,
Melissa?
Jim.
Kim.
James.
pleasure.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure's ours. Who are you?
Cold.
Yeah?
Right here. Around my legs.
Are you with us? Oh
Mion,
Ice cold.
That breeze is cold.
Nice cool
Well,
breeze.
this was before the
No,
breeze.
no, I'm saying.
Yeah.
That
The
breeze
breeze is
is.
cold.
Are you the wife of a soldier?
at least
At least.
I'm getting cold.
Yeah.
Are
me
you?
too.
Were you a mother as well? Mother of a soldier?
type
Type. Is that what it said?
Light. Or no, it does say tight.
We know the war was very hard also for the wives and the children. So our condolences go out to you for everything that you went through.
Are you safe?
here how do.
I'm fine. How are you? Are you free?
Now, if there's cannon fire, or we hear something, that was the base of a car.
Okay.
Our Nana,
Or Nana?
Our Nana.
Are you free and safe? Are you okay?
same dad's heek.
Same dad's heek. Does heek mean anything?
How
Listen, stay next to him. Just like the other day, I heard footsteps
Bree.
coming through the grass.
She's speaking just now. How many children?
Next,
How many children did you have?
Next.
Oh wow. It's like they're telling each other next.
Yeah, I'm
They're
next.
lining
Can we talk to the next person then? Is there anybody else that wants to speak with us? I'm glad you're talking with us. We're here to talk to you.
Yes, you are amongst friends. We're just here to find out what you want us to know.
Who wants to speak?
Pro Air Shan.
Pro Air Shan in quotation marks. Is anything close to anything? Make out to anything to anybody?
No.
No.
Not to me.
Ing again.
ING again.
For my recording, I want to note there are voices of people behind us talking. Actual people.
I think
We'll
we should
move it on
farther
Okay.
down.
Thank you
His.
guys for talking with us and allowing us in your space.
Stop those.
We appreciate what you've done for the history, for yourselves, and for us. Please rest easy.
Don't catch him.
Don't catch him.
We catch nobody. We're just here to talk. Thank you. Goodbye.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Power
somebody,
on.
that's almost like somebody running. Don't catch him. We have come back to talk to you again. We brought friends with us,
Yes.
and we brought another device so you can speak to us.
Next.
That would be somebody else. No, I mean somebody else talk
When Jim and I were here the other day,
And die.
and die.
we heard cannon fire.
Say.
Say.
Were you killed by cannon fire?
wild, twirl,
Can you tell us what the last sound you heard was? Yelling from the street.
Motorcycles going by.
stoles tie,
In case you were wondering, that's what we call a douchebag in these times.
At geek.
A geek.
A geek. Awesome. Yes, they
Very
were.
nice.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, this app is crazy.
Thank you for that. That made us laugh.
We were just talking to Larry up above.
Horizont.
Poison?
Horizont.
So who do we have here with us right now?
So.
So, S-O.
Can you tell us your name?
Did you know Larry?
It'll show up right there.
I said.
What did you say?
And note.
A note?
I do allow.
Can you see the color
Made.
of the sky? Can you see the color of the sky right now? That is just an awesome shot.
So what's the name of that building, that structure way up there?
That's just I think that's a monument to the general, and I can't think of his name for some odd reason.
And to the right of that castle-looking thing?
Oh, that's what I was talking about, the castle looking thing. The other one is Colonel. I want to say it's McClellan, but it's not. It's Mick something. But he was a Signal Corps. He was colonel of the Signal Corps, and they went even after they got killed right over there on Little Round Top. He got out there with 2 guys with huge semaphore flags, like 3x5 flags. They're white with a big orange dot in the middle. And depending on how they held them, they could talk to the advancing armies, could see where the troop movements for the Confederacy was. And they were under constant fire from right here, at Devil's Den. But again,
And you were talking about a sharpshooter, so the sharpshooters were located at this area
mixed into the rocks.
and sniped the general.
And the colonel that was his attaché.
And the colonel. No, not that colonel. He makes chicken. We're talking about the other colonel.
We just did see Colonel Sam. Just the middle name. No, he was a captain.
But then later on, the Confederates tried to charge up Little Round Top. Couldn't take it from the front, so they circled around and tried to take it from the back, and couldn't do that either.
Intense. Well, what happened once the commander got shot? Did they fall, I'm assuming?
No, they actually held the ridge.
Okay.
They held the ridge, but yeah, his famous quote was, "They're much too far away." About that time he was hit in the chest and died.
Whew. Guess they weren't too far away.
No, not at all. It's a bad way to find out.
There you go.
Very bad way to find out.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go up for a minute.
They put a cannon in place. Can you imagine dragging a cannon up that?
Absolutely not. I barely drug my ass up it. How many horses? You're referring to horses, right? Not men?
I don't know if a horse is going to make it up this slick rock.
Whew. Well, I'm not out of breath or nothing.
You're in good shape. Look at
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna say, going to the gym does me a lot of good.
But yeah, to bring a cannon in place. Can you see the rifling in that?
No, yes-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see.
They closed
They
it up.
capped
Yeah,
it.
there's the rifling. I gotta be honest, I've never seen so many cannons in my life.
And we haven't even been down in places that have lots of cannons.
So this is the 4th New York Battery Artillery Brigade, 3rd Corps. Whew, July 2nd, 1863, 2 to 5 p.m. That's a lot of damn shots.
2 to 5 p.m. Oh, hell yeah.
That's a lot of artillery.
Can you imagine the poor bastards that had to lug the munitions boxes up here
Oh
too?
my goodness.
Bringing a cannon up here is bad enough.